talked about, how weight control is different for you this year.
Yeah.
How much different is it? How is it different?
I mean, last year when I came in, I was cutting about 20 pounds, and probably didn't get as lean as I should have. And I think it affected my performance a little bit. And so going into the offseason, that's something I wanted to control, staying at 65. There was no reason for me cutting, 20 pounds. So I worked on that, from, midsummer, and all fall till now. And I can already tell a difference by getting down the weight. I have more energy, and it's just a thing of maturity too, just training-wise. My focus is different, and just taking things, out of the wrestling room and still, training my body. So.
How heavy did you get in the off season then this year?
I did get up to about 185, probably right after nationals, kind of in those first months of summer, and then I started tapering off, and school started. I started to weigh about 175 around in there. So.
How do you feel a difference then? I mean, do you feel like it's going to feel different when you get into the third period? Is that where
Yes.
it's going to show up the most? You think?
Definitely, and in the first round matches too. I'm able to bounce back quicker, have more energy. I'm able to put more in my body and stay full more. Instead of tapering off. Taking away less fluids and stuff. I'm able to put more back in, and have that energy all the time. So.
What kind of feeling did you walk away from last year with? You had such a good season.
Yeah.
Not the way you wanted it to end, I imagine.
Right. No. I was pretty disappointed in myself. Kind of disgusted with my performance. Definitely didn't do what I wanted to do or get what I wanted. I think that was just kind of immaturity on my part. Being a freshman coming in and national tournament. Maybe nerves did get to me a little bit, but. I'm looking forward to this year and kind of, getting back and accomplishing what I want, and getting my goals accomplished too. So, and I kind of had that focus all through summer and fall, as my, mental training, you could say. So, I want to go out and get what I want this year. So,
when you step out of that tournament last year, what are thoughts that are running through your mind immediately about things that you need to fix to accomplish your goals this year?
Yeah, I think right after that tournament, one thing was just my weight. I thought I could handle my weight better. And just mentally, I need to do some more mental training, preparation going in, more believing in myself that I'm as good as any other wrestler out there, and I deserve, to be on the top of that podium. There's no reason for me to take a backseat to anybody. And I said those things last year, but this year, I truly believe that, and it's in my mental process, thinking that too. So,
how do you go from, maybe thinking it a little bit last year to having it cemented in your mind now?
Just going and competing at the NCAA tournament, knowing that I am as good as those guys and have beaten guys that have been on the podium, and it's like, why can't I do that? God created me just as equal as him, and so, and I kind of took that focus and just ran with it, all off season, and it really, I just feel like I jumped levels this summer, so I'm anxious to get out there and prove it too. So.